Sunshine, hang up and Northwest Y, hit me with Papa. How you doing, Christopher? You hear me okay? Good. And I got Sandy. You hear me, Sandy? All right. Danielle and Jason. Did I say it right? Danielle. Daniel. Okay. Where are you from? LA? All right. And let's see, all I need is Anthony and Francis. Have you guys yet? Pretty good. How are you? All right. Where are you from? Miami. All right. We got the east and the west. All right. Before we go, everybody, let's make sure we have our seatbelts fastened. The doors have a handle on the side. Those rotate and the doors pop open. Those handles in the back seat on each side. Up in the front, Jason, there's an orange handle on the door. That is the emergency door jettison handle. It works as the plastic cover pops off. You lift the orange handle up and the door will fall off. Do not pull that handle. Under my seat, a fire extinguisher and a rear first aid kit. And I guess that's about it. We'll get going here in just a little bit. Let's go. I was just coming up. This is Kanaha Beach's coastline in the North Shore of Maui, considered the best windsurfing in the world. And well, we got a few out there this afternoon. downtown Kailua Maluku and our West Maui Mountains, the summit Pu'ukakui, 5,557 feet. We get over 400 inches of rain a year up here. The second wettest spot on Earth, the wettest being the island of Kauai, about 150 miles northwest of here. I got a road runs just north shore. It'll take you over to Kaanapali, 2.5 hours around this way. A little different than going to Hanukkah. It's all pasture land over here, so we do get some nice views of the coastline. Up here is the Mendez Cattle Ranch, all that pasture land on the side of the hill there. And hang gliders jump off here too. Basically just kind of ride the trade winds. West Maui is a shield volcano, just like Haleakala is back behind us. Two big differences though. It's half as tall and twice as old. Had a lot of time for erosion to take place over here, but look along the sea cliffs here, you can make out the many different layers of lava. Check out this house up on the bluff right here. This has only been here about 4 years, maybe 3 years. Just built it. I'm not real sure why they built it where they did. You guys see what I'm talking about? Right up here on the cliff. You ever heard the old saying, living on the edge? Well, that's what these people here are doing. That's what you call living on the edge. I personally wouldn't want my house there. It looks like too easy a place to get rid of a spouse. Yeah, the officer, he got up and got a drink of water. He never made it back to bed. I don't know what happened to him. And here we got Kakaloa Point and Kakaloa Point here is center common old extinct volcano. All the rest of it long eroded away. Here the road wanders down on the coastline. You can hike up and down a lot of this, and we'll start working our way over to Molokai. here's your Pineapple Fields, the Ritz-Carlton Hotel just over here. And the Palolo Channel, 8 miles over to Molokai. Oh yeah, look here, one go by. And they've got a blowhole over here. Blowholes are lava tubes run down the water's edge. When the ocean waves rush up the lava tube, sometimes they'll spout out like geysers. Check us out when we go by. You see it go off? Maybe it'll do it again here for us. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, let's head to Molokai. Mokoho'oniki Island, that little rock island ahead of us, that's a bird sanctuary. Cape Palava, northeast end of the island. Now, there's a road that runs this coastline called the Kamehameha Highway. And it cuts over into the very first valley, and that's as far as it goes. Dead ends there. Well, welcome to Molokai. heading into the Jalamba Valley. Now up on the beach is a park up there, but the attraction to it is the hike up the valley. On your way you run through breadfruit, mangoes, kukui nut, all growing wild in here. And once you do get to the very back, you're going to be rewarded with a couple of real nice waterfalls, Moa Ula and Pua Pua, both about 500 feet tall. There we go, Moa Ula and Pua Pua. Okay? Alright, good. Probably don't get too many like that in Miami, do you? I didn't think so. I know that. I used to work down in Florida because I know the highest part of the states in northern of the Panhandle, I think is like 700 feet or something. Something like that. Imagine somewhere the highest spot is 700 feet. And let's go. Especially flying around here. Now, of course, that's all we are is mountains. Let's head out of here. There's that road I was telling you about. It's the Kamehameha Highway right there. North Shore, the highest sea cliffs in the world, places up to 3,000 feet. The North Shore of Molokai. Formed by 3 shield volcanoes, they've had a lot of time for erosion to take place over here, so it's hard to tell it to be a volcano. One thing we can do is look at our sea cliffs as we head along here, and you can see the many different layers of lava. Next waterfall here coming up to Ulapapalua is about 1,800 feet high. Pretty good drop, isn't it? All right, Anthony, coming around. lahala trees hanging on to the cliffs. Lahala is native of Hawaii. Has a fruit on it very similar looking to a pineapple, but not edible. To cut the valley, first valley coming up here, this is the Wailau Valley. These were inhabited up to the 1940s, and they had an earthquake up in the Aleutian chain of Alaska, sent down a tsunami or tidal wave crashing down on the north shore and basically hit them and wiped them out. All the survivors just kind of picked up and left. As we approach up to it though, looking off the beach, you see the little grassy area and the dikes running across it. These are the old abandoned taro fields. Now in the summertime, people camp out here. You see them little blue tarp tents? Yeah, that's their stuff. They'll be here till Labor Day. I like camping, but I don't want to spend all summer doing it. But that's what they'll be. They'll be here all summer. A lot of the waterfalls you get back in the valleys are spring-fed, flow year-round, non-stop. And over the back wall to the south side, here we'll pick up the little half-circular dikes on the edge of the ocean. These are the old Hawaiian fish ponds. Early Hawaiians built these, used to raise their fish in there. Some of the earliest aqua farming known. Around the corner, there's Lanai. Big tall pine trees there, that's a Norfolk pine. There's Okaho'uniki Island there again. And let's head back to the West Maui's.
Au
Well, let's head back to my way. Heading right now back over towards Kapalua straight ahead. To the south, Kaanapali Beach. All your major hotels on this side of the island, Kaanapali. Now to the north is pineapple, south is sugarcane. We also have some coffee fields down there too. Above the side of the mountain, see the dark fields over there? That's coffee. Up on two little beaches. That's the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. See the two beaches? Well, the beach on the right there's just off that beach is a bunch of lots for homes. Right now there's only one house built over here, but those lots are for sale. Can anybody guess maybe what one of those lots right on the beach would go for? Guess. What do you want to guess? How much do you think one would go for? One of them lots. They're probably about 1.5 acres. What do you think? Be wild, huh? $500,000? How much is that real Hawaii? Well, how much is that real estate down in Miami? Millions? Well, you're looking at right there, one of those lots right off that beach, $6 million. $6 million. And that's no house. You still got to build your house. Yeah, that's ridiculous, isn't it? But that's what they're asking. So you notice there is only one house there. I always wondered how he felt. Does he feel good because he doesn't have any neighbors, or is he kind of bummed out? I don't know. I'd kind of be both ways, isn't it? But that's what they're asking for those lots. $6 million. Well, they got at least $6 million out of them, didn't he? I wouldn't pay him $6 million for the whole thing. That's too much money. Nice beach, though. So, real estate in Hawaii is pretty ridiculous. See the lights over there now with one house out in the middle of them. There's the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Honolulu Bay's right here. Good snorkeling right there early in the morning. How about that house down there? That's a house. Hard to imagine, huh? That was somebody's house. All right, heading up the hill, there's old Norfolk Pine again. Well, here we go, into the Hanukkah Howl. And let's see, there's a little trickle of a waterfall down below us on the right. That was in the movie Jurassic Park, but that's not where we're going. I want to go in the back, because it's cranking. As you can see straight ahead, Hanukkah Howl Falls, 1,800 feet high altogether. Got its own little amphitheater back there, slowly carving its way through the mountain. That's the tallest waterfall on Maui. And it's really cranking. You know, a couple of hours ago, that was just a little old pencil waterfall about like that behind us. Yeah, a little bitty thing. You see all that big buildup above the mountain, all these clouds? Yeah, that's what it's coming from. Like I say, 2 hours ago, it was just a trickle. But that's how fast it can change here. Now, if clouds all fizzle out and goes away and clears, by tomorrow, it'll be back down to a trickle. Now, the reason for that is the summit of this was so close to the summit of the volcano. See, Pu'ukui's another, couple hundred yards up the hill. So really not very far. See, we're 2,500 foot. Summit of that's going to be over 3,000, about 3,500 foot. And of course the mountain's what, 5,500, right? So it's very close to the top of the volcano. So weather does affect this waterfall quite drastically, as you can see. Manakahow Falls. That's some water coming out of there. Incredible. Well, off we go. How we doing, okay? Was that a good one? That was the best for last. I won't be able to top that one. Most of the vegetation on the walls here is all fern. Through the valley floor you'll find bananas. And let's head back down to the North Shore. Nakalele Point, Cockaloa Point straight ahead. There we go, Cockaloa. Brings us back around the corner. Haleakala rising before us, 10,023 feet. Isthmus, 7 miles across, of course, hence the name, the Valley Owl. All right, the North Shore heads all windsurfing country. The first beaches, there's Kanaha Beach. Spreckelsville Beach, and then the last one out to the northeast, Hokipa Beach, is where the Aloha Classic takes place every year. It's kind of the grand championship of windsurfing. And this will take us all the way around, starting our approach into Kailua on behalf of Sunshine Helicopters and myself. But anyhow, on behalf of Sunshine Helicopters and myself, I'd like to thank everybody. I enjoyed having you. After we land, just remain seated, and our ground crew will be out to give us a hand. Well, what we lost in the crater, we made up for in waterfalls, that's for sure. Actually, Molokai is my favorite flight anyhow. It's pretty cool over there. They do a lot of windsurfing in Miami. Yeah, I would think they would. Look at all the windsurfers here.